4 topics. So the topics are how to build the foundation of your social media presence, how to feed the content monster, how to attract more followers, and finally how to integrate social media and blogging. So let's start with building a foundation. The foundation of your foundation is your profile, is your presence. Like, how do people make a judgment? Are you worth following? Are you worth commenting? Are you worth responding to? These kinds of things. And so I think step 1 is to understand that you need to optimize your avatar or your photo. And the reason why is because lots of split-second decisions are made in social media. In fact, the whole thing is split-second. So to use a dating analogy, if social media was online dating, there are 2 ways of looking at online dating sites. So one is eHarmony, where there's 29 fields of psychographic information because you're going to find your soulmate and you're going to be walking hand in hand, holding your sandals on windswept beaches, completing each other's sentences, drinking white wine for the rest of your life. That's the eHarmony approach. The opposite end of that spectrum is more of the Tinder approach, where you see a picture and you swipe left if you think the person is hot, and you swipe right if you think the person is not hot. So I hate to tell you, but I believe, or I think Peg believes also, that social media is much closer to Tinder than to eHarmony. And in a world of Tinder, you have to optimize your photo and your profile. So step 1, I want everybody to go look at your own avatar and ask yourself, when you look at this, do you think this person is likable, trustworthy, and competent? So step 1, check your avatar. Step 2 is to optimize your cover photo. Now, most services have a cover photo area in addition to your avatar. And this is where you tell your story. You have to upgrade your default photo. It is one of the most telling signs of cluelessness. Second thing is, this is where you tell a story. And the third point is, be creative. Here is where you really show off. So in this case, this is my cover photo, and this is the story I'm trying to tell. First of all, that I'm a happy guy. I am smiling. Not only am I smiling, either the audience is laughing at me or with me, because the audience is all happy. Everybody is smiling. So try to make a photo like this that tells a story, who you are, what's important to you. Also, and although I don't do it on here, you can add text to this photo. You could put your company name, your brand name, something like that. But if you do that, may I suggest that I might have to rename your company, but if your name is Joe Schmo and you run a company called Schmo Inc., not clear to me that you should put Schmo Inc. Joe Schmo, because it looks a little too self-referential. Try to put some inspirational text. You could find a great quote that personifies what you are, what you represent, or even a mantra, 2 or 3 words that explain what you do. So second step of building your foundation is this great cover photo. The third step is to optimize your bio. So if you look at most profile areas, in addition to the avatar and the picture, there's also a place where you can provide text. So I think for your tagline or your short description, you should create a mantra. And a mantra is a 2 or 3 word explanation of why you exist, what you stand for. And this is something I think you should take very seriously. I've seen many people use a mantra like, master of the universe, where they're trying to be cute or funny. Now, I think social media is a serious place. And again, you're trying to convince people in a Tinder-like fashion, in a couple seconds, that you are worth following, that you're worth interacting with. So my tagline, if you could see it, is empower people. That's what I try to do. I empower people with my writing, my speaking, my webinars. That's what I try to stand for. Underneath that, you see a description, like a bio. I'm trying to use keywords like marketing, social media, evangelism, entrepreneurship. And finally, you should complete all the links. Link to your blog, link to your other sites, link to your LinkedIn profile. You should think of this profile, incidentally, as kind of another appearance of your LinkedIn profile. So, theoretically, you understand the importance of having a good, complete LinkedIn profile. The same thing is true on social media. When people look at this, they should say, I should pay attention to this person. So those are the three key starting points for a foundation for social media. An avatar that convinces people that you're likable, trustworthy, and competent, a cover photo that tells a story, and a completed profile and bio that just sort of ties a nice ribbon and bow around the total package so that people understand that you are worth following.